Hi. Well, 1 week from the 1 week, I believe, from today, as I'm recording this, and there'll be no more George Bush in the White House. Obama will be there instead. And from what I can tell is there'll be a lot of happy Muslims when Obama is in the White House and George Bush is gone. Because I've been reading Islamic websites and their comments and stuff like that, and I discovered something really strange. Even though Bush said that it's not a war against Islam, it's a war on terror, and said that Islam is a religion of peace, Muslims seem to think, at least, a lot of them actually, I don't know if, not all, but a lot of them, seem to think that Bush, in his 8 years in office, was worse than Adolf Hitler, and that America and Israel, in these 8 years, were worse than Nazi Germany during World War II. I find that really, really bizarre. It seems, because look, it seems to me that if Bush was worse than Hitler, he would have waited. If he was worse than Hitler, and he was trying to, create a war against Islam, not a war on terror, but a war against Islam, and he was lying about Islam being a religion of peace, he would have waited for a big Hajj with like 2 million or 3 million people going around the Kaaba, and then he would have nuked Mecca. Just boom, no taking out the Kaaba and burying it pig poop, with conventional weapons and stuff like that. He would have, if he were worse than Hitler, I think he would have nuked Mecca right off the bat and taken the oil fields of Saudi Arabia. Before Saudi Arabia could, blow them up, he would say, go ahead, blow up those oil fields, and Riyadh is nuked also. It seems to me, if he were worse than Hitler, he wouldn't have bothered invading Iraq. He would have nuked Baghdad, parachuted down, taken those oil fields, and threatened to kill whoever tried to stop him from taking those oil fields. And then he would have said, okay, people in Iran, take down Ahmadinejad, or Tehran is classified in 24 hours. That's what I think he would have done if he was, as Muslims say, worse than Hitler. But he never did anything like that. Instead, he tried to do things diplomatically. He tried to make a two-state thing with the Palestinians and Jews. Even, wanted Israel to trade land for peace, and didn't, seem to care that missiles are being fired into Israel from the land that Israel traded for peace. It was that sort of thing. I am really puzzled when Muslims say that Bush is worse than Hitler, America and Israel are worse than Nazi Germany. Of course, if you disagree with me, feel free to put your comments on the video that this will be, if I make it a YouTube video. Okay, take care.